Those of you who don't follow the original comic, this is where Bakura shows up. And he decides to trap Yugi and all of his friends in a RPG game. They say the king of games never loses, but can even Yugi beat these tough new opponents in weird games? Yugi may have finally met his match. Weird-ass games. Yugi may have finally met his match when he meets his new classmate Bakura, a game master with a secret who invites him to join a role-playing game campaign.
What, does like offer him some candy or something?
Yep.
Something? Yep. Am I Yami Bakura here?
You're Yami.
This is the battlefield for the adventure board game Monster World.
Wow! I can't wait to play!
Oh wait, I'm trying to be a buddy at the moment.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to kill you, Yugi! Me too, Yugi.
Chapter 51, Millennium Enemy 2, Monster World.
Well, are you ready to start playing?
Yeah!
All right! Yugi, I'll win this shadow game, and I'll take your Millennium Puzzle. Let me explain the rules. The players are split into two groups, the DM or Dark Master on one side, and the adventurers on the other. The Dark Master controls the monsters and evil creatures that lurk throughout the monster world. His role is to stop the adventurers by playing them to the best of his ability. The adventurers work as a team. Each person chooses their character's race, class, and ability scores. They work together to beat the Dark Master. The Dark Master has to defeat all of the adventurers to win. I'll be the Dark Master, of course. For the adventurers to win, they have to find the boss monster, then destroy him.
So we get to kill things?
You cut right to the point.
Monster World combines elements of a board game and a role-playing game. Bakura is taking the part of the game master in an RPG.
Role-playing games? You mean like video games?
Well, video role-playing games are more common today, but the original role-playing games were played around a table.
That's right. And do you know the true meaning of role-playing? It means never being released on a Nintendo system. Playing a role, you have to become the character. By getting inside the mind of the character and acting out the part. The players can enter an imaginary world. It's the original virtual reality. That is the true beauty of this game.
Bakura seems...
BAM!
Bakura seems different from yesterday.
Before we can play, everyone needs to create their characters.
Whoa!
Fill in your data on these character sheets.
See? We each choose a race from this list. Your race determines your basic abilities.
Huh. Which should I be? Ooh, Honda, you should be a pixie fairy.
You're the fairy, stupid. Maybe I'll be the half-elf.
Once you've decided on your race, next you need to choose your class.
Yeah, I gotta be a warrior.
A magic gunman doesn't sound bad either. Oh, and this weapon, and this weapon, and this weapon? Aw.
Choose carefully. You'll be playing that character for longer than you think. A lot longer. After all, this is a Square Enix game.
2 hours of my life gone. 2 hours, that's it.
All right, we finished making our characters.
Very good. And you know your ability scores fair and square. Okay, let me put the final touches on your miniatures. Ready with your
Wow, you made figures that look just like us.
Yes, I pride my games on my attention to detail. I'll enter your character data into the computer for reference. These numbers will make all the difference when you get into a life or death fight. As the master, I make the crucial rolls. All right, it's all ready. Place your pieces on the start.
All of us, this one.
Let the adventure begin!
Let's do it, guys!
Game start!
Huh?
What the? Where are the other pieces? There's not a single enemy monster.
One of the facets of this game is that you don't know where the enemy monsters are hiding. The monsters will appear depending on the player's actions, or sometimes by random chance.
Come to think of it, we don't know much about this world.
Like, who's the enemy or what's the point of the game?
The town. You go to a town to get information in an RPG, don't you?
Taya's right. Let's go to the town first.
Very good. You take 5 turns to enter the village.
Wow! You take off the village model and there are people inside. Look at that detail.
Okay, let's pull up to the bar and get some news. Hey, you old man! As you can see, we're highly skilled warriors. Any way for us to make some dough? Sex prostituting.
You start with money?
Oh man, looks at him.
At those words, the villager sends a glance your way and sighs as he speaks. If money could solve our problems, I'd give you all I've got. But before you could claim your reward, you will be dead. With that, the old man moves away from the bar.
Hey, hold on there, old-timer! Sounds like you got a story! We're all ears!
This dip is totally into it.
Hearing those words, the old man opens his mouth and says in a heavy tone, "Until a few years ago, this village was peaceful, but then the Dark Lord Four Kids assassinated the king and changed the castle into a den of evil. After that, monsters began appearing in our peaceful valley. Many of my fellow villagers have fallen prey to them."
What? They can't get away with that! Alright, dude, we'll take care of Sorkin, pals! So let's get some gold pieces, cough them up!
How mean? Does that mean? Yeah.
This game brings out your bad side.
Hey, Yugi, is there a speaker in there? It sounds like the old man's really talking.
Well, in a tabletop RPG, characters other than the adventurers are acted out by the game master. They're called non-player characters.
Then Bakura must be throwing his voice.
That's using, I guess. Yeah? No, I guess so. You missed that, I guess. Sorry. I guess. I forgot my lines, I guess.
Hear me, adventurers. Oh, that's the old man. Hear me, adventurers. Before you start on your journey, you should talk to that man in the corner. He can tell you the safest route to Zork's castle.
Hey! Look at that villager figure! He looks like Kurita from Gym!
It's Joey, Tristan.
Hey, did you just call my name?
No! You did that, right?
Save me, you guys. He may be into a miniature.
Huh? Did that figure just talk?
Duh, as if.
You are no longer a teacher or even a man called Kurita. I made you an eternal inhabitant of this game world. Now play your part.
But, oh.
You will act the role of Villager D forever. Play your part or die.
Sword Castle is to the north, outside of the village. But stay out of the forest. It's full of monsters.
Okay, let's get this town and start hacking.
That village miniature really seemed like it was talking. Almost like it was alive.
Let Mr. Kurita's fate foreshadow your own.
Okay, now we know our mission. Let's head for Zork Castle.
Let's roll. Don't stop for anything.
All right, you've just entered an area where there's a danger of a random encounter. From now on, there's a judgment roll every turn to determine if monsters will appear. With these 10-sided dice.
10-sided dice.
It's just like Dungeon Dice Monsters.
Dice like that before.
No, it's not. Shut up. The area you're in right now has a monster encounter rate of 30%. The roll is done with 2 10-sided dice. The white die is the ones column, the red die is the tens column, so you get a number between 0 and 99. If the outcome is from 31 to 99, then you've avoided meeting any monsters. I make the roll.
Oh, I guess it totally is just like my game.
The judgment roll is 21. That's lower than 30. I'm smart. It means that a monster appears. A level 3 goblin.
Yeah. We found a monster.
I was getting bored just waiting for a fight.
All right, dog pile.
Hurry!
All of the battles are decided with these 10-sided die, with a percentile roll. Now, you go first. Take your shot.
Okay, the warrior rolls. Pain!
Based on the warrior's level, speed, and weapon, I calculate that the warrior's short sword kills the goblin on a roll of 40 or less. Okay, the goblin goes down on you.
Oh my.
Wait a minute. Did you say hooty hoo?
I sure did!
You said hooty hoo?
Hooty hoo! What's wrong with you?
The closer you roll to 00, the more damage you do to the enemy. That makes perfect sense.
Get off, Joey!
But on the other hand, if you throw a fumble, a 99, you have to take a penalty. The penalty to become a miniature in my game world for the rest of your lives.
Dun, dun, dun.
What will happen to them? Find out in Yu-Gi-Oh! Volume 7! Alright, now we're going to go back to watching videos. So thanks very much, everybody.